Keystone Bible Church. My name is Debbie Locke, and I am truly excited about being with you for your October retreat. I love your theme of Mark 6:31, where Jesus encourages his disciples to come away and rest for a while. As you know, in that passage, the disciples and Jesus had a big day of peopling and ministry and input, and even Jesus understood the importance of coming away and resting for a while. So I am hoping we can do that together, and I'm excited to be a part of your retreat. We have a lot to talk about. The main theme I want to talk about while we're there is the idea of joy in the midst. This is a topic that's dear to my heart because it is something God has been teaching me personally for a long time. My dad used to say, be careful about saying, I've learned such and such, because that's a great way to get to learn it again. So I am learning how to joy in the midst. In the midst of what? In the midst of life, in the midst of the hard things, of course, of the broken things. Even the mundane things. I have 4 children, and so those of you moms who can understand what I'm saying about the mundane, sometimes the days can look very similar, day after day after day, as you fulfill your mommy calling. And those of us who work full-time, whatever your season of life, whatever your calling at the time, we can understand what that looks like to just seek to be faithful on the day to day to day. How about joying in the good things? If you're like me, you can struggle to even enjoy the good things, because what is it about us that wants to be afraid about that the other shoe's going to fall, right? So again, all I'm going to do is share with you my own story. God has called my family and me personally to some deep waters. We've had a lot of highs and a lot of lows, and through those things, God has shown himself faithful. And I'm looking forward to sharing with you how he has been teaching me to joy in the midst of those things. Not necessarily even in spite of those things, but in the midst. And we're going to be unpacking Philippians 4:4, where Paul calls believers to rejoice in the Lord always. Always, Paul? Yeah, always. And what does that look like? And what's the difference between rejoicing and joy? How do I rejoice if I'm not experiencing joy, if I don't feel joyful? Does it mean just focus on the positive? Does it mean just push through and feign joy, hoping that joy will stick? No. We'll be unpacking several verses to look at this. Romans 15:13, where Paul's prayer is, may the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace in believing. Joy and peace are fruits. Sometimes we have the pursuit of the fruit and we forget to pursue the source. So as you can see, we have lots to talk about. I'm excited about being with you. I'm excited about sharing my story with you and getting to know some of your stories. And I really do hope that it will be a time for us to connect and be equipped and be encouraged in the Word and come around together. Thank you for your invitation to have me, and I'm truly excited to be with you. So I will see you in October.